Hello Wargamers, Invasive Ramnus here, and today we be talking about some sweet sniper drone teams. Yep, you heard me, and you can clearly see sniper drone team right here. Before we get started though, I just want to say thanks for watching. If you like what I have to say, if you like what you see, I think you know what to do, and of course your comments and subscriptions are greatly appreciated. So on with review. Just a basic overview. You know, too long didn't read version is that sniper drone teams are pretty interesting. They changed a lot from the last edition. They have a reasonable range with rapid fire sniper rifles that are generally BS5, so they're pretty reliable on landing their shots and can do so from a pretty fair distance, 48 inches like I said. So that makes them kind of appealing for that reason, and they're also jetpack infantry, so they can be mobile in some situations. But the part where sniper drone teams lose out is that they're not broadsides and they're not skyrays. So sniper drone teams aren't bad; they're pretty good, but they just can't stand up to the other heavy support options or other choices in the Codex that you'd probably want to take before you take sniper drone teams. Sniper drone teams, though, if you're just looking for some fun, they are a great asset to your army list. So, getting a little bit more in depth, let's take a look at just some of the basic descriptions of the sniper drone team. So they start with one marker, spotter guy, and 3 drones, and you can upgrade that to have 6 additional drones and 2 additional markers. That's the only option they have. So this review isn't going to be talking about, well, you should take this but not take that, or anything like that. It's, you have 2 options. You can take more drones or more marker guys. So and I will talk about that a little bit later on, but those are your options. The marker guys, as you might expect, come with a marker light, and it is networked, so you can benefit from it in your own unit. And they are BS5 with drone controllers, which of course benefits the drones in the unit. And the drones are kind of unique in that they are the only drone in the Codex that benefits from a drone controller that is not widely available to units. Sniper drones can only be taken in sniper drone units. They can't be taken by a crisis suit or a stealth suit or anything else. This is the only way to get them, but they do benefit from a drone controller. So that's kind of interesting. And the sniper drones are equipped with long shot pulse rifles, which they used to be equipped with rail rifles. No longer is that the case. Now they're stuck with these kind of snipery pulse rifles that they got, and those, like I said at the beginning of the video, are 48-inch rapid fire sniper weapons. So that means that they're going to be putting down pinning shots, rending, and precision shots, which can make them effective at taking out special independent characters or just characters in general that have special rules. So if you're fighting like Dark Angels, let's say, you might want to take out the bolter banner guy pretty quickly, and these guys are an option for doing that because they have precision shots, and if you can get to be AP2, well, that's just swell. Moving on to the marker light guys, because they're networked, they can either benefit the unit itself or additional units. So having the marker guys in the unit just for marker lights can actually be pretty good because they are more durable than Pathfinders, being that they have a 4-up armor save as opposed to a 5-up like Pathfinders. Additionally, they're ballistic skill 5, so they're reliably delivering marker light shots, and they can also benefit from the stealth of the stealth sniper drones. So that can be appealing, but probably shouldn't be the main focus of the unit. But you can use the marker lights from these guys to either boost the ballistic skill of the sniper drones, or even make them ignore cover, which is probably, if you are going to do that, if you are going to use the marker lights, that's probably what you're going to do. But the primary reason for taking marksmen is because of their ballistics skill 5 and the drone controller, because without it, the sniper drones are not very reliable. And for a unit of such small number, you need them to be reliable. The sniper drones are also jetpack infantry, so something that you can do is actually move and shoot. So even the rapid fire weapons, so you don't have to worry about moving and not being able to shoot at full ballistic skill like you do with Crute. Because they're rapid fire weapons, you can still move and shoot, but they're also jetpack infantry, so they can, jump, shoot, jump. Unfortunately, the marksmen are not jetpack infantry, and so they kind of anchor you in a single spot. But nonetheless, that is an option, especially once the marksmen die. If you just have a couple drones left, they can JSJ away. Getting now into the options for this unit, like I said, there are no options. It's just how many guys you're going to take with you. I would probably say take 6 to 9 drones with 2 marksmen. The reason for that is 2 marksmen, you can put one in front and one in back. The one in front, because their main purpose is just for ballistic skill 5, the first wound that the unit takes will be taken on him and he will die. You still maintain all your firing ability minus 1 marker light, which should not be a big loss to you, because you should have plenty of other marker lights in your army, and this should not be your main source of marker lights. It's just kind of a nice added bonus. So have him take 1 shot, then have the other guy protected in the back, so you maintain your ballistic skill 5 on the rest of the unit. So he's gone, and now you have 6 to 9 snipers that are able to shoot. For 6, you can reliably expect about 2 AP2 shots within 24 inches, or you could potentially even get 3 with a unit of 9. So going between 6 and 9 doesn't give you a huge advantage, but it will make them more effective. Snipers are most effective when you can put out a fair number of shots. A single guy with a sniper rifle, ironically, is not that great, just because you are not reliably getting that that rending shot. And that's really what you want sniper rifles for, is that rending shot, or just being able to wound high toughness creatures. And so having 6 to 9 is going to be really where you want to be. A unit of 3 sniper drones is not going to be doing much for you, especially when you consider the potential of just taking Crute to do sniper work. Just 3 sniper drones is not going to do anything for you, so you want to have a larger component of drones in the unit. Looking at what we can actually do with this unit, you kind of have 2 different options. You can do a board control strategy or a monster hunter strategy. There is potentially a third strategy where you just take the three sniper drones and then take 2 additional marksmen, so you have 3 total, because you get a slightly more durable and reliable marker light source compared to Pathfinders. But really, if that's what you're looking for, you probably just want to take a skyray instead, and you're wasting points on taking marksmen as opposed to just taking a commander with marker light drones or something. So basically, there are better ways to do more durable or more reliable marker lights than just trying to make a sniper drone team into a marksman team. So really, there's just those 2 options. They can either be monster hunters or serve as board control. Both cases, you probably want to set them up in ruins as best as you can, where they are going to be able to benefit from stealth and get a 3-up cover save. Otherwise, they just have a 4-up armor save, which is decent, but 3-up is better, clearly. For a board control strategy, you want to place them in a piece of terrain where they're going to be able to block off a whole section of the board, basically threatening anything that's going to be, in front of them. And that's going to influence your enemy's movements and kind of give you a little bit more of an upper hand as to where the opponent is going to go. Because they have relatively long range and the ability to pick out characters, your opponent's going to try to stay out of their direct line of fire. And so that can be advantageous to you. Similarly, you can do a monster hunter strategy where you set them up in a ruin and just try to take out a monster or like a Thunderwolf cavalry guy right away. And that can be particularly helpful if you have a commander in the unit right off the bat using Puretide Engram Neurochip. Giving these guys Monster Hunter really increases your chances of being able to get those AP2 shots, and if you have 6 to 9 drones, that can really ruin an opponent's day pretty quickly. Additionally, you can put ethereals in this unit. Because they are pulse shots, they will benefit from the ethereal buff. So instead of doing just 2 shots at half range, they're doing 3 shots, which again, if you had an ethereal, a commander, and your marksman in a unit of 6 to 9 sniper drones, that's doing actually a fair number of AP2 shots, and can be a big deterrent to your enemy. That said, you're putting an ethereal and a crisis commander in a unit of sniper drones, and that's really expensive, and putting all your eggs in one basket. You're really dedicating yourself to that strategy, and it's not necessarily well advised to do that. When we look at the sniper drone team as a choice relative to other options in the Codex, like I said before, you could take Kroot, which are less durable, potentially not as fast because they are not jetpack infantry, and they have a shorter range. They are only 24 inches as opposed to the long shot pulse rifle, which is 48 inches. However, they are half the price, scoring, and can fulfill more roles because they can just take the normal pulse ammunition as opposed to the sniper ammunition. They can, kind of bend to the battlefield a little bit more and serve a more versatile role in your army. So for sniping, I'd probably just stick with Kroot. The other big thing is that for heavy support, your slots are really contested. The biggest downfall of the sniper drone team is that it's not broadsides and it's not a skyray. Skyrays are great because they can unload a bunch of missiles, and then you have relatively higher ballistic skill 4 marker lights that are skyfire. These guys clearly are not skyfire, so you don't get that option. And the broadside dominance in the meta and just in general, if you look at the numbers, broadsides can be really effective at just taking out everything. So there's the sheer number of shots that they put out can really make them a more effective unit because of just because of the number of shots they put out can kind of outweigh the benefit of having snipers, right? So and they have a 2-up armor save, which these guys don't. So it's really hard to compete with that. If you were to take these, like I said, I'd take 2 marker drones, or 2 marker guys, and 6 to 9 drones, but that's probably best suited for casual games where you just want to kind of have fun with it. They're really cool models. The one big thing that bothers me about it is that this guy is about 50% larger than a normal fire warrior, so I don't know if they have like mutant Tau that are leading the sniper drone teams or what, but if you put this guy next to an actual fire warrior, you'll see that he's the same height as a normal fire warrior, but he's kneeling. So where'd that extra height come from? I don't know. But very cool models. I love the way that the sniper drones look. They're one of the first drones that were added beyond just the gun drone and shield drone. So pretty neat. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, let me know what you think about sniper drone teams in the comments below, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching.